And now that I found my passion, there's no way that I can create obstacles for myself, because, you know, that's the only time I'm really gonna have regrets. And I feel like I have very few regrets so far since I understood what I want to be.
What do you want to be?
I want to be a reason for someone to live. I want to be a reason,
yeah.
You know, I want to be a reason for someone to find comfort in their place in the world, you know? And I know those are big goals. Those are big fucking goals. But I think in really small ways, as a producer, I've found people that are at like these super low places. You know, like artists a lot of the time are, they're some of the saddest people. Like true creatives have true stories to tell because they've been through some just unbelievable stuff like for their whole life. So I'm in the room with either incredibly cunning and the complete opposite, or just people that have just lived such a fucking life. You know, people that have had so many crazy experiences. So usually the emotional toll is pretty high for like what I do, because I record probably 4 to 7 people a week, 4 to 7 different people a week on different things. Like I did yesterday, 2 days before that was with Shorty Doo-Wop, day before that was with Johnny. On Monday I have a recording session with Tatiana, shout out Tatiana and Territory's new project. So I'm trying to stay as focused as possible, and I feel like the reason why I have like something positive out of producing is because I've worked with so many artists that have had like just a small amount of confidence, and I'd say I've probably tried to work with 15 artists, and half the people that come through, I either try my best to build them up, and if it doesn't vibe, I like refer them to another producer, like a shrink refers someone they can't help. Like I'm just like, either we're gonna make art and work together. I'm kind of an everything or nothing kind of person, and the people that I've connected with, it's just beautiful. It's so cool how much I've grown and how much they've grown, and that's what gives me purpose, I guess, for producing and for it's the whole process.
So sometimes people coming to you to give you money and record, or are they coming to you to be like mentored? Because I noticed you were like, oh, like sometimes half the time I'll like push them to somebody else, and it's like, why are you pushing them to somebody else? Like, aren't you there to like be their platform, and they're gonna like pay some money or whatever currency it is to record their music, and then you're going, you know what, no, sometimes if I don't vibe with that music, like we can't be together.
Well, it's not about like if you make certain types of music and that I don't like. I just think the time's super valuable, and at a certain point there's like this kind of part of like diminishing returns, where for the right artist that has enough going for him with enough potential, I'll work with him for as low as I can possibly do. Like, you know, we don't need to talk about numbers, but just as low as I can ask without feeling like I'm like disrespecting myself. Like I don't rip anyone off, but I just say, this is as low as I can go because I have full faith in you. But I have a fixed rate for people where it's just supposed to be quality. And if it's not quality, or I don't have faith in you, then at a certain point, I can't charge you enough and feel good about myself to make it worth my time or yours. Because if there's someone that has no potential, then that means that what I'm doing is for nothing. And so now, let's say I'm charging $150 for a recording session. That's 4 hours. Now I'm only valuing myself at $37.50 an hour. Maybe that math is completely off, but somewhere around that. And that's all I'm gonna value my time as. And I'm probably charging more than that artist deserves, because if they're not at the tier that I am at, then I'm overcharging for quality they're not ready for. And could be giving that time to someone else who I have more faith in actually succeeding. So it's really just a time thing. It's nothing personal. I record Cali Mexican music, funk, like metal fused with rap. My stuff is like kind of vibey beach music, kind of rap, almost Lil Pinch, Mac Miller, John Bellion shit. But I do everything under the sun, so it's not any type of way.